Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with this week's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey, the home of Kibitz and Yentas. And in case you don't know what those terms mean, the home of gossip and nosy bodies. So let's hop right in. So, first of all, let's get into this week's nominees for Wackadoodle of the Week for Before the 90 Days. So, Kristen, my goodness, do we have a wee bit of a drinking problem? He finally got into why the flight attendant stopped serving him on that cross country flight to England. And yeah, sitting next to a couple of 21-year-olds, chatting it up while you're wasted in the middle of the night. I could see why Cleo was a bit creeped out. And dude, Cleo is autistic. She gets freaked out by big crowds. She can't deal with, lots of people at one time. And what do? You bring her to a crowded bar. You try to have her engage with a conversation with a big crowd of chicks. Dude, you are not being sensitive to her needs, to say the least. And then we have Tyree, who unfortunately, it seems like every episode he's on, he's a nominee. Tyree, let it go. Let it go. Dude, now you're going to Barbados. Your poor mama. She looked like she was going to get out of her wheelchair and beat the living life out of you. Tyree, let it go. So, guys, drop me a comment. Who is the bigger wackadoodle of the week for B90? Okay, because now we have two shows and two sets of wackadoodles. So, is it Christian or Tyree? On Instagram, it was a photo finish. Tyree barely beat Kristen. In my personal opinion, Kristen is the bigger wackadoodle. But you guys tell me what you think, okay? I think Tyree's just delusional at this point. He's beyond wackadoodle status. He's just delusional. But you guys tell me what you think. So speaking of Kristen and poor Cleo, I mean, this guy was not attending to her needs at all. Google autism and what it means and how she processes things. I mean, I'm sure during your hours and hours of video calls and conversations that she might have mentioned that she's claustrophobic and you were putting her in a claustrophobic situation on your first date. I mean, dude. But Cleo's on the gram, thanking everyone for their support. Tyree is out there doing the interview rounds. And as we can see in this great meme from Mary Pants, everyone was freshening up for the episode, okay? Including Stadler. And what wouldn't Stadler do for love? Including freshen up her butt with some perfume. Her kitty had a ball filming, as we can see. Violet and Riley. These two, I don't know. They butt heads. They butt heads, okay, that we can see. And Riley tried to express himself to Violet about, her talking in a different language in front of him to her friend and basically calling him old and ugly and insulting him. She said she was joking. He expressed how, it hurt his feelings because he feels like he stands out in Vietnam. He's only seen one other person, his skin color. But now Riley just wants everyone to understand it's just a freaking TV show. Do not let the comments get out of hand and just enjoy what's going on. Enjoy it for what it is, entertainment. Be kind, everyone. It's free. like Riley wants to remind all of us. And you know something? That's a real good point. So Violet, she just wants to make amends publicly. As you can see, she says here, I see people make attacks on you, and I'm sorry. I should have admitted that you asked what my mother to buy, and I tell you, you don't need. I was embarrassed in camera to say it was my fault, so I blame you. I'm sorry I create pain for you on social media. So Violet is basically admitting that Riley did ask in advance what to bring her mother, and Violet told him not to bother. And we have Tiffany, Riley's friend, who was asking all the hard questions of Violet last episode. So we shall see what happens next week. Violet wasn't too happy when we left off. We have Misha getting all the worldly goods done, the hands and the feet. And we have Nicola inside the church. Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine says she can conquer the world with one hand as long as Gino is holding the other one. And Jasmine is showing off that one hand and her manicure. Amanda and Razvan. I think they're over, guys. Especially if Razvan is single on Facebook and they're not Facebook friends. I think that's the first clue. Please check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com for more. And please check out my 90 days and 900 seconds recap for B90. Now, wackadoodle of the week for the other way. We were introduced to Kimberly, who is moving to India to marry TJ, and her spirit guides are not speaking loudly enough to tell her that unless she is willing to adapt to the culture and the traditions of an Indian family, this is not going to work. Or Holly, who thinks that she is going to live her Rapunzel Disney princess South African fairy tale. And she thinks that Wayne has won the wife lottery. I don't know what Disney princess fairy tale this woman thinks she is going to live out, but Tiffany, remember Tiffany and Ronald a couple of seasons ago? Well, Tiffany was in a gated community in South Africa and she didn't hack it. So I don't think Holly is going to hack it. Just my personal opinion. So once again, it was a close call, but Holly and her Rapunzel Disney fairy tale won by a close, very close, over Kimberly and her spirit guides not guiding her properly for Wackadoodle of the Week. But you guys let me know what you think. I think it's Holly, because she's just like, I don't know, living this Disney fairy tale. So you tell me what you think. Now, speaking of a total wackadoodle, but I can't nominate them every week, guys, okay? We have Brandon and Mary. Mary she is such a wackadoodle in herself. This is a special wackadoodle category. Should apply for Mary. And I'm embarrassed that her name is Mary, okay? That 20 minutes into takeoff of one of Brandon's, the first of Brandon's 3 flights to the Philippines, where he is moving permanently after giving her approximately $60,000 to build a house. And he is moving there with $250 in his pocket. And mind you, they're on video call 24/7. He poops on video call with her. Okay, 20 minutes into his first out of 3 flights. And this is the shortest out of the 3 flights that he's taking. His seatmate is a woman, is a chick. Oh no, she flips the fuck out and he has to get his seat changed to an empty seat. No, 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 no. Instead of being excited that her man is moving to the Philippines, she is flipping the fuck out. And she tells him to fuck off and don't bother. I don't want you to come here. So it's like he's going to say, "Excuse me, pilot, turn the plane back. He doesn't want me to go." So please, if you haven't already, and if you don't want it spoiled for you already, please check out my exclusive Oy vey. Brandon and Mary, are they married and expecting? And is this train just heading off the track to crash big time? Please check out my exclusive Oy vey, and please follow Mac and Cheese May and 90 Day Sips of Reality on Instagram. I will put the tags in the description box. They have piping hot tea as well on this story, so please follow them as well. But this, oh my goodness, Brandon and Mary, I would nominate them as Wackadoodle of the Week every week if I could. So speaking of Mary, she is, so obsessive, possessive, jealous. She says Brandon asked her to quit modeling, quit school, quit competitive dancing. These are her modeling pictures. She has 3 tattoos with Brandon's name on her body. Better not flirt with her bubba. Looks like she just might slice your throat if you do. So she's dancing and eating on TikTok and Instagram. I hope Brandon's okay. Holly, on the other hand, is doing cute TikToks while Wayne is defending her and her mother. Wayne saw a comment comparing Holly and her mom to a mom and daughter duo that were on Hoarders. And Wayne was not happy about that. So Wayne went to social media to defend Holly and her mom. Kenny is the voice for dyslexia, and I am all here for it. Kenny is bringing dyslexia awareness. Kenny is letting everyone know that he has dyslexia. He is not going to be silent. He is letting everyone know there is no shame in it. And you know something, Kenny? I'm all here for it. And, I'm just going to say, I do not want to see the cracks in Kenny and Armando's relationship. I would rather see them do things like this. Living in a Barbie world with Hannah. Now, Danielle and Johan will be back on this season of The Other Way. We will see them soon. And they will be discussing wanting to have a child. And we all know that Danielle, she has discussed fertility and all that stuff for Johan in the past. But honestly, I'm no longer interested in their storyline. I would rather follow Taylen and his OnlyFans. Check out the link. I'm dropping it in my description. And for $7.77 a month, honestly, it's a bargain compared to the rest of these 90-day cast members. You guys should check it out. I'll drop the link in my description. And check out my 90 days and 900 seconds recap for The Other Way, episode 2, long distance medium. And Kimberly, I think you need to listen to your spirit. Now, we have 90 Day UK, which dropped this week. And oh my goodness, guys, I am in love with Shane. Shane is trans, non-binary, and she has stolen my heart. Shane is in love with Mert from Turkey, and I hope these two work out. Shane, you have stolen my heart. Oh my goodness, I love you. That's all I have to say. Jose and Louise. Jose's from Colombia. He reminds me of the 90-day UK version of Usman. And all I have to say is, I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. And we have Michael and Mercy. Mercy is from Kenya, and Michael's friends think that she's a Nigerian scammer. That's all I have to say about this. Please check out my recaps. I've dropped episode 1 and episode 2, and I will drop episode 3 today. So 90 Day UK is out. They dropped the first 3 episodes, and I am all here for it. Love in Paradise, Jessica and Juan finally got to meet his baby boy, and I saw a little bit of the live, and it was so heartwarming. I mean, he got off the boat, his cruise ship, for a couple of hours. Jessica was there at the port waiting for him with the baby. It was so adorable and heartwarming. And, you know, I really can't wait until they could be a real family. And we have Jordan, who things did not work out with her man Everett, but hey, she's in her car in lingerie, so on a Friday night. I guess things are all okay in her world. Rishi is declaring his love and destiny to Jen, and Jen and her friend Randy will be on Pillow Talk next week, so don't forget to check that out. We have Debbie, Superhero Power Monday, no longer mundane Mondays, and check out that pendant around her neck. That thing must be like 50 pounds. And we have Gabe working out in the gym, and who do I spy in the background? Isabel. Now, Jen posted this about a week ago, and I think I'm going to steal this and send this every once in a while, especially when it comes to my Love After Lockup content, because I think this applies in many situations. So, Jen, I may be stealing this from you. Thanks so much. Now, Ed and Liz and Jovi and Yara announced this week that they are returning for the last resort. Now, it's pretty safe to say that Ed and Liz managed to work things out, and it wasn't their last resort because they're getting married on August 29th. Thank you, 90 Day Fiancé update for the picture. Yes, Ed and Liz are getting married on August 29th. So it's pretty safe to assume that next month, while we're watching them work out their therapy issues and Liz crying on the last resort, they're getting married on August 29th. We have Chuck hanging out with his family, Charlie and the kids. We have Libby, Andre, and their adorable children. And we have Becky with baby Saga almost asleep on her chest. Hannah hanging out with Veronica. Veronica wishing her brother Michael the happiest birthdays, and Chloe is finally back from camp. Jamal proving that your life is not always what other people may think it is, and Kimberly with her Sunday selfies. Lauren, who is in Barbie Land, is looking for an amazing plastic surgeon for a friend, the friend who happens to be her, and she just wants a little nip and tuck for the mama boobies. Myrtle Beach, here we come. Kobe, Emily, Coben, Scarlett, and family. Johnny is here with Ella, and they are enjoying their time together. Johnny is making his first frozen pizza. They're making meals together. And I guess Ella got over the fact that right before Johnny arrived, she received a couple of DMs for some woman that Johnny was apparently communicating with at the same time that they were in a relationship. I guess they all worked that out, and that is fantastic. Darcy is so proud of her daughter, Aniko. She is branching out into DJing, and I am all into this. You go, Aniko. And we have Darcy's BFF, Raina. Cheers to a sunny Monday. All down for that. Happy birthday, Natalie. Check out that sushi boat. Check out those boobs. Natalie is living her best life. Yes, Natalie, she is letting loose. You know, ever since she separated from Mike, moved out of the wood. Remember the wood? She hated living in the woods so much. She moved out of the woods, moved to Florida. Now she's in California, hanging out with her friend Jasmine, living her best life. You know, just looking at that sushi boat is making me hungry. Meanwhile, Josh is in Colombia. Check that out. He's living his best life in Colombia. I wonder if he sent birthday wishes to Natalie. Just wondering. Cynthia is available as your Brest Friend. Now, guys, Cynthia is available for virtual fittings. Please go check out her live that she just saved on her page where she explains all about how her virtual fittings work. But basically, in a nutshell, you could book a 45-minute appointment with her. I will drop the link in my description box. And all you need to do is have a tape measure and yourself and your camera, your computer camera. And it's a Zoom meeting. And basically, Cynthia will look at your boobs in your shirt, and you guys will just have a conversation. And then she will send you a list and tell you what she thinks are the best bras, brand bras that you can buy in, retail stores, and just basically give you a list according to your budget of what you can buy. And there you go, your virtual fitting by Cynthia. Please go check out her live that's saved on her page for more information. I'm sure she gets into it way better than I do. And I will drop the link in my description box. And another thing that I am so proud to let you guys know is Cynthia's son Chase is now officially with the fire department. He is a paramedic. He is doing all the things with the fire department, and I think this picture is so adorable. And yeah, lots of good things happening for Cynthia. Lots of positive, good things happening. Meanwhile, Tiffany is doing a collaboration with Molly, apparently. Kind of disappointed in Tiffany lately. First, she was going to do Scott's makeup. Don't know what's happening with that. And now she's doing a collaboration with Molly. Wondering if Molly's Kingpin is going to be there. We shall see. July 24th in Virginia. Tiffany will be doing makeup. Molly will be fitting bras. Gwen, Mama Gwen. She was in the ER, and there was someone there, and those aren't bracelets around his wrist. But after a long day, Mama Gwen knows what she likes to do. Now, it wouldn't be 90 Day Oy Vey without Memphis and Hamza and a Hamza Gym selfie. And it wouldn't be 90 Day without a little WTF and Ximena. I wonder why she's thanking Mike. Curious question. Gracias, Mike. ¿Por qué? Is he sending you dinero again? ¿Por qué? Do you guys remember David? The one who got into a fist fight with Jabri in the studio over Miona. He was like, Miona is changing you. I don't like the person that you are. And they got into this big fight in the studio. Well, David is he owns his own trucking company, his own truck, and he, travels back and forth. So he basically posted to his story today that he is starting a YouTube channel about his experience as a truck driver and understanding the needs of truck drivers and the challenges that they face. So he organizes cash giveaways as expressing gratitude. He surprises truckers at truck stops and brightening their days with unexpected acts of kindness. And so he's starting a YouTube channel to show all this stuff. And hey, I'm all for it. Unexpected acts of kindness, showing gratitude, being kind. We have Ziad. I'm not sure if I'm liking the bald-headed look on him, but hey, why not? John Walters reminding all of us to take all the small moments and to hold on to them whenever we can, because we could blink and the people that we care about will be gone. And 90 Day Fiancé casting reminding us, if we are traveling for love, to let them know. And if we have a K1 visa in hand, whether or not, let them know, because we could be on 90 Day Fiancé. And we have Alina and Steven traveling with their friends in Israel. Corey working hard on the menu for his and Evelyn's upcoming beach club. And Karini enjoying a delicious looking chocolate shake, which this weather is making me want one immediately, right now, ASAP. So I just wanted to close out this edition of 90 Day Oy Vey by thanking all of you guys so much for all your support. And please, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you don't already. Please hit the notification bell. And share my video with a friend or 10. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.